We all know that all the calendars of this modern world they symbolize the authority of a group of people. They symbolized what we call the mind or the world of the dominator, the one that wins over you, the one that conquers you, decides even how you should perceive time. Let's bring some examples on that. Remember, we're starting on a political aspect of it. We all know that in a Gregorian calendar, we say we are in the year 2005. 2005 of what? We are in the year 2005 of what? Lately, it seemed to have been said that, those who are in the religions, first the argument was that, it has something to do with Christianity, Jesus, and blah, blah, all this. Okay. Now, let's try to put it in a very, very smooth and very diplomatic way. Up to now, we know, for those who did their research on Christianity and like this, we can't pinpoint when this supposed Messiah landed on this earth. Okay. So if we don't know when he landed on this earth, what is 2005 about? That's the other thing. For those who study, history of cultures and religions and like this, we know that Christianity didn't start exactly 2005 years ago. So what then was it before that? Now you understand why we say it's going to take a lot of time to entangle these, whatever the word, to, bring things, to separate them so we can see clearly too. And believe it or not, it's done this way to keep the mind of the individual lost somewhere within that. 2005 years. Okay. We remember also throughout history that, exactly maybe 600 years before that or whatever, somebody was saying that, hey, they discovered that, or they think the earth is round. And then they were blamed of heresy or things like this, and they got persecuted and killed for saying that. And that is around what? 2,300, 2,500, 2,600 years ago. Okay. Please, I want you to follow very carefully, because for us to understand this, we would have an approach like a puzzle-like approach. One thing here, one thing there, one thing here, one thing there, then we put it together and see what we get. So, what that means really is that 2,500 years ago, this system was still thinking the earth is a plate. And that's where you get the word planet from. Planet, plate, plate, planet. Very interesting. 2005 years later, after we've been claiming we've discovered the edges of the world, you know, the planets, and we send people to that, we agree to the fact that maybe the moon might be round, Mars might be round, and all this, we still call them what? Plates. You can check your dictionary from Greek. Planet takes its root from plate. That's why we call where we eat plates. Okay, let me open a parenthesis on this level. So, if in this world we come in seeking knowledge, what knowledge is about is that you start one time thinking the world is one way. You live according to that. You find out better, and then what do? You readjust your living to fit what you know. Okay. You get the point. We're getting there slowly. "2005 years ago, throughout history of humanity, it was clear that a group, for now, let's use the common generic, that me personally, I don't like using, because it's not like that. But hey, they enjoy it, so let's call them that. I mean, white man. White man decided that he has finished conquering the world. He is tired of the fact that he been a follower. He is tired of that. So he decided, you know what? Let's set a date from now on. This is the beginning of our world. That's why the year one became one. So whenever you say 2005 years, you are in 2005. What that means, 2005, I mean the system we live in, officially was born 2005 years ago.